What rituals or elemental practices help us recalibrate our nervous system so our intuition truly flows? This is a question I received from a subscriber, and I'm Catherine. I'm a channeler of the Druid consciousness, and I answer questions from our followers and subscribers, allowing for the Druid's ancient wisdom and grounded guidance to come through. So let's jump right into it and see what they have to say. So, the nervous system is a very important part of each physical being on the planet. It allows for you to truly allow the energy to almost flow in a different way in these short little bursts. So, you're feeling things, you're moving things, you're having sensations within the physical body. But the nervous system is truly the part that really allows for the energy to flow seamlessly. So, for those that are feeling like their nervous system isn't quite as strong as it could be, or isn't firing exactly how it needs to, it's important to, yes, allow for that to come forward. Allow for you to let that nervous system be worked and to be healed in a way to allow for so much more to come in and things to flow to you. And so, what are some different things that you ask that you can do this? Well, you can start with very physical things. That would be really working on how can you enhance the nervous system? How can you allow for it to kind of get reset to trigger? And so that can be done through movement. Perhaps you do jumping, perhaps you're moving up and down, perhaps you're doing different tasks with your hands and feet that are really connecting the nervous system. Perhaps it's looking at how the nervous system works within the body. Do you have issues with nerve endings in certain areas? Do you need to reallow that? Is it, where are those things that are coming in that are really allowing for you to really need to maybe work on firing that nervous system a little more specifically when it needs to come through, when it is important for it to come and to be spot on. Because when the nervous system controls the flow of energy that is moving through you, that is allowing for it to fire within the physical body. It is so very important that, yes, you are right, that it does affect your intuition. Because when you're in alignment, when the energy can flow in and flow down, running along that energetic spine and that tube that runs through each of you, it really allows for you to be open to what's coming. It's allowing for the energy to come in and come out. The same way you can say, if you have a pipe and you're putting water through it, well, it goes in and out. It's very quick, it moves. But if there's something in there to block the pipe or clog the pipe, that will then cause the issue for you. That will then cause more concern because you're noticing the flow isn't what it should be. And so, as you are feeling all of this and noticing all this and bringing all of this forward, it is truly about you having a sense of, yes, how can I allow for this to flow through as the energy flows in and your intuition is almost more heightened. So, there are different things that you need to work on. Work on the physical body, but you can also work with in ritualistic form. You can also work with the energy coming to you, allowing for it to flow in a different way. So maybe perhaps it has to work in a different manner. So you can do rituals where you're going into meditation and you're feeling the energy come through. You can do other things where you're working with your guides, working with another being to allow for you to feel that energy flow. But know it truly when you think about the nervous system is earth, it's human. It's the flow of energy, it's that spark that just keeps shooting down the nerve. And so it's about really seeing how can you ignite something, move it, have it go a different route. And how can it really you utilize to strengthen the nervous system? The same way you strengthen your muscles so that you're strong, so that you can move and walk and lift things and do things. But how often do you work on strengthening your nervous system? Because that is what this is so very important for you to realize, is that you have to strengthen all that is part of you. You have to connect in with, yes, this is where I am, and how can I really lean into this and be part of this? Because intuition is part of each and every being on this planet. And most of you can understand that, yes, you all have intuition. Especially, you can say a parent or a mother specifically is even more heightened, where they know, oh, the baby's going to cry, or the baby is hungry, or something happened to my child. I don't know what, but I know something happened. And then they come home and you find out that they fell and they have a scraped knee, and so they were crying. And so it is about understanding that intuition is so very, very important for all, because it truly allows for you to connect in with your source, with your higher self, where you have those energetic connections to others, to yourself, and to just the universe overall. And so it is about really ensuring that you understand that you can allow for yourself to trust your intuition, that you don't allow your ego to go, oh no, I don't think so. That was just happenstance, or there was no way you could have known that. It is truly about having a sense of, yes, this is where I am, and this is what I'm looking forward to, and this is what I'm going to do to push forward. So as all of this flows in, as all of this comes through, know that when you can work on your intuition, when you can work to enhance it, when you can really practice with it and play with it and trust yourself with it, because it's not that you don't have it, but it's about trusting what you get. Recognizing when it's your intuition coming through, or is it your ego? Being able to tell the difference between those two. When you can allow for that flow of energy, when you can understand that, then it's when you can really allow for your system to accept all of that energy coming in, allow for the nervous system to be part of it, and then truly be ready to jump into the next realm, to be able to use it in a way where you are constantly and every day saying, yes, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I need. And so as each of you are connecting in with this, and as each of you are saying, how can this work? How would it work for me? The first step is to go inward. Go into your soul. Go into your heart through meditation, through contemplation, whatever connects you with who your source is, and allow for it to speak. Don't question it. Don't push back. Just listen. Listen to what comes forward. And if it's easier for you to write, begin writing. Automatic write the messages. But all of this is part of the bigger path for each of you. All of this is part of for you to go, It allows for you to have faith and trust in yourself, in your soul, in your higher path, your higher purpose, and to follow that. For when you follow that, when you align to that, not only will your soul and your life be joyful and exuberant, but your body will also be coming into alignment with it. You'll notice your physical body will adjust, and you may say, oh, I really feel like, swimming. I've never been a swimmer before. Or you may say, oh, I really feel like yoga. Or you may say, I just want to lay here and just stretch. Maybe you find your eating patterns change. Whatever it is, but you'll find that your physicalness will come into alignment as well. Because you are all energy. You are all love, and you are all source. And this is what is key for each and every one of you to connect with. So yes, connect with your intuition. Allow your physical body to support you in that. Allow for it to be its most optimal part. And know that there is so much here ready and waiting for you. I hope this message has touched each of you, and all of you can really connect in with your intuition, your physical body, to allow you to get on your path and purpose to a much more aligned life. Because when you can align to your life path and purpose, when you can trust your intuition, yourself, and you know where you're at, it brings so much more joy. The little things don't bother you. The big things don't really have that much of an impact. Or you just say, okay, I can handle it and move forward. But know that for each of these, it is truly about you learning to love yourself. So allow for your intuition to teach you that. Allow for your nervous system and your physical body to feel that energy flowing through. And when all this comes together, you will come to find that when you put in the work and the effort, there is so much more open to you, and life can be one of joy. So I want to thank the subscriber who sent this over. And if you have a question that for the Druids, please feel free to send it over. And if you can like and subscribe to this video, it allows for the algorithm to pick it up and send it to other like-minded people. And if you're interested in a private reading with the Druids and having a conversation with them, you can find all of that in the information below. But with that, have a very blessed and beautiful day.